Hello guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a problem that is a very big issue with today's generation and with today's men. I'm going to talk about hair fall. Hair fall is a disease that is almost like a curse to a healthy male. To have losing your hair, to go bald is just, it's because of our society only that it seemed as a loser kind of a trait, that if you do not have hair on your head, if you're bald, if you're losing hair, then it is considered to be some kind of a loser trait, that you are no longer in the lane of the alpha males or the successful people. That is, first of all, not at all like that. And also in this video, I'm not going to talk about how can you stop hair falling, how can you grow your hair, how can you do this, how can you do that, because let me tell you something which is the ultimate truth. Hair fall is genetics. Hair fall happens due to genetical structure, due to how your genetics are. If you have hair fall genes in your body, then you will have hair fall. It doesn't matter. You will lose your hair if you have those genes in you. And that is why you should not be concerned about this. You should not be thinking of hair fall as such a big thing, because if it's going to happen, it will happen no matter what you do, no matter how good you eat, no matter how good you how are you exercise or you don't exercise, or doesn't matter at all. If it is going to happen, it will happen. So be sure of that, first of all. And the only ultimate solution to hair fall is either getting a toupee or artificial hair, what do you call them, wigs and all, or it's either hair transplant, which itself is a very painful and very long process. It takes almost a year to get all those birds regrown and have your hair, and that also, it's not like the previous one, the natural hair that you have. It's not at all like that. So that is why in today's video I'm going to talk about 5 points on how you can actually prevent hair fall. I'm not saying how you can regrow your hair. I am saying if you are going bald, or if you are not going bald, if you have a full set of hair, how can you keep those hairs that are already on your head strong? How can you strengthen those hairs that are already on your head, whether you are going bald or not? I'm not saying how to grow new hairs. I'm just going to tell you how can you save, or how can you give a boost to those hairs that are already present on your head, and how can you not lose them anymore. So let's get through this point by point. The first point I'm going to talk about is clean scalp. Guys, very important it is to have a clean scalp. The scalp, that is the base for your hairs, that is the field, or you can say the land on which your hair grows. Imagine if a farmer is putting seeds in his land, and the land is not fertile, if the land is dry, if the land is not at all suitable for farming, then how is the crops gonna grow on that hair, on that land? And imagine if that land is infested with some insects or some kind of bad elements, then how can it will benefit the crops? That is the same thing that is happening with your scalp. If your scalp is filled with dust or dandruff, it can be very harmful towards your hair. So guys, it is really important to clean your scalp. Really important, especially if you have a oily scalp, if you have a oily skin, then you are more likely to get dust and different kinds of harmful particles attached on your scalp, which will eventually lead to severe dandruff. So it is really important to shampoo at least once in 2 days. So you have to shampoo at least you can say twice or thrice in a week. Really, really important, guys. Because shampooing is not a bad thing. People consider shampooing as a bad thing, that if we do too much shampooing then we'll damage our hair. Obviously, if we do too much shampooing, it will damage your hair. But if you are suffering from a bad scalp or a dirty scalp, you should shampoo. Shampoo is the only way to get rid of dandruff. So guys, have a clean scalp. Second point which I want to discuss is massage your scalp with mustard oil, coconut oil, almond oil, and olive oil. All these oils that are available in the market. And don't go for the artificial ones, go for the purest ones who do not have any kind of mixture in them, that are virgin. Go for those only. So if you regularly massage your head, massage your hair with mustard oil, especially mustard oil is like the king of all the oils. If you massage regularly with mustard oil, you do not need any kind of other care for your hair. If you just massage your head for like 15 to 20 minutes every day with some mustard oil, then it is more than enough to take care of your hairs. And also along with that, coconut oil or almond oil, these are also very, very beneficial oils. These contains a lot of vitamins and minerals that are actually required for the growth and prevention of your hair. So that is why massage your scalp. Now, third point which I want to discuss is, now this third point is, although I previously discussed that hair fall and all is due to genetics, but still this point applies. Avoid smoking, drinking, and spicy foods. Now, why am I saying this? You will ask me that previously you said it's all genetics, then what's the point? We can have all the alcohol and smoking whether we want. See, the thing is, yes, it is genetics. Many people are like, they smoke and drink till they are like 60 or 70 and they do not even lose a single strength of their hair. But it is not applicable for, I'm talking about a generalized community. In a generalized community, having and consuming smoking, alcohol, and especially spicy foods, they eventually damage your hair. Guys, it is really important to understand that they have very, very, very harmful effect on your hair. So if you can, and you should, actually, I have talked about this in previous videos also, you should avoid smoking, avoid drinking, and avoid spicy food. Now, spicy food doesn't mean that you can't eat anything food that you like, but just you can't just eat them in excess. If you like spicy food, you can have it once a week or twice a week. But if you are regularly, your diet consists of spicy foods, food with red chilies, or different kinds of spices mixed together, do not consume it. It is not very beneficial for your hair. Now, coming on to our fourth point, which is avoid hot showers. Yes, I know many of us have this habit of using hot water in the shower. Guys, you don't even know how much it is damaging your hair. Using hot water in shower is the worst thing that you can do to your hair. Always use cold, or you can say lukewarm water. If it's the winters and all, or if you live in a very cold region, then you should use lukewarm water. But never ever use hot water on your scalp, especially on your scalp. Okay, if you want to use it on your body, then you can use mild hot or lukewarm water on your body. But for washing your hair, for washing your scalp, you should always use cold water. Really important, guys. Do not use hot water at all. Now, the fifth and final point which I want to discuss is a really, really important point, guys. Listen to it very carefully. If you are, now this point is only for those who are starting to get the signs of hair fall, or they are starting to lose some hairs on their head. If you are losing your hair, do not, I repeat, do not waste your money on expensive hair treatments, doctors, hair clinics. Do not ever go to these. See, most of the good doctors that are there, most of the genuine doctors, whenever you go to the first meeting, when you go there and tell them that I'm suffering from hair fall, if he is a genuine doctor, they will say, listen, there is no cure, no medicine for this. All you can do is, he will just mention all these 5 points and he might give you some vitamin tablets or something like that. And just he'll say, All you can do is just take care of the remaining hair and nothing more. But also there are some kind of you can say financially inclined doctors who will trick you, who will take expensive fees from you. And hair fall is such a thing that we get hopeless. We can't do nothing. If a doctor says that you have to pay this amount and I'll give you treatment, then we are bound to pay. We will pay it. We will pay any cost to get our hair again. But you have to understand this, there is no doctor in this world that can regrow your lost hair. You have to understand this. That is why you should stop wasting your money in these expensive hair treatments, hair doctors. You should just stop going to these. The 4 points that I mentioned above, the 4 points, if you practice them regularly, just practice those points regularly. Now I'm going to repeat all of these points so that we can recall. First of all, clean scalp. Always clean your scalp. If you have oily skin, shampoo regularly. Get rid of all the dandruff. Dandruff is the one that causes hair fall. First, understand this. Secondly, massage your scalp with oil regularly. Regularly massage your scalp with mustard oil, or if you're not comfortable in mustard oil, then almond oil, coconut oil, whatever you can, just massage your head with it. Third point, avoid smoking, alcohol and spicy foods as much as you can. Really, really important, guys. Fourth point, avoid hot showers. Okay, so guys, these were all the points. And obviously do not spend your also hair transplant and all. These are very, very expensive things, and people just throw their money on it because they're actually hopeless. They can't do nothing. If someone is saying that by paying this much amount and by doing this treatment you will be having regrown your hair, so people will pay it. So guys, you do not need to waste your money on this. And just remember, real confidence and real power to face the world comes from inside. It comes from your heart. Go and watch previous videos of mine on how to be confident, how to be a better personality. Go watch those videos. You will know that real power, real confidence comes from inside. It has nothing to do with the amount of hair you have on your head, with the color of your skin, or with your height, with your weight. It has nothing to do with it. So guys, focus on yourself, work hard and make a mark on yourself. Do not be concerned about hair fall and all of these things. They do not matter. So alright guys, I hope you learned something new today. In the comment section below, tell me what are your views about hair fall, and if you are suffering from hair fall, how are you coping with it, so other people can also have a better perspective. So guys, in a hope of a better tomorrow, I wish you good luck. Thank you for watching this video.